Hi guys, this is Excell L13HPE air compressor, which is a 3-gallon. Take it out of the box and see how it operates. Received it today. This is available from online vendors, less than $100 price. This is operator and parts manual. See. Now, and it also contains the air filter. This parts manual is not available online, so it's important to hold on to it. I'm going to take it out from the bottom. This is about 40 pounds, so not very heavy. And it comes with a can of oil. And it is tied to the cable here. This oil container is about half full, about 80 milliliters in it, I suppose. This is the back side of the air compressor. It's the drain valve, rubber feet, quick connect attachment, coupler, and it has 2 gauges. One for the tank and the other one for the outlet. This is the switch. I'm going to install the air filter and operate it. Now it seems like somehow this whole attachment has shifted a little bit during shipping probably. So I have to straighten it because this switch is hitting the carry bar handle here, and then we will be ready to turn it on. Actually it is kind of loose here, so I may have to take it out and refit this using Teflon tape. So that is the air filter attachment. This is the air filter. I would use some Teflon tape here later, but for now let's leave it like this. And the oil fill is here. And I wanted to show you the inside. There is a decent looking filter in here, and this is a metal piece, and this lid has a metal spring type ring in here, so it is not completely circular, but there's a metal spring. Probably it tightens the cap against the base. So to tighten it, you have to put it together like this, and then there is a lock and key kind of mechanism here. Then turn it like a centimeter until it locks. It came with just enough oil to fill that sump into the red dot level in the indicator. So it looks like this whole unit here is fitted loosely onto the base here, which we will have to correct. Alright, let's remove this one. Let's remove this quick connect coupler first. So I will have to take some of these parts apart because this system seems to be very poorly connected, and this whole unit is basically turning around this base here. This has to be an airtight connection, which appears it is not. So I have to take this out and put some Teflon tape and reattach it. Okay, we have to take the cover off, and these are 8mm bolts. So we have to take off some of these other parts, maybe the handle too, because the cover is not coming out without taking out the handle, which I'm going to do now. I must say this is a very poorly assembled unit. It is leaking everywhere. And when I tried to operate it for the first time as received, one of these nuts came off of, you can see it is very loose here from the feet. So probably that is why it is kind of sold very cheap. So unless you are ready to spend some time doing what I am doing right now, reassembling and making it airtight, this unit is not going to work properly. So at this point, based on what I am going through right now, I am not recommending this unit to anyone unless you would like to spend this much time fixing your brand new air compressor. So now the cover and the handle are off, and now I have enough room to turn this. But before I do that, I have to take out this cable. I already took out the air hose here, which comes from the other side, and I have to take out this bolt, and this one in the back, so I can pull this bottom cable out. Now then I can turn this. Okay, the wires are off, air hose is off. Now this unit is free, which now I'm going to turn and take out to retighten with Teflon tape. Otherwise this is going to leak and I'm going to lose the air pressure of this unit. This piece is now sitting well on the tank. Now I'm going to put this switch unit back on top. To do this, you have to be careful not to hold on to the pieces that might break very easily, and you have to hold on to the metal pieces and so on, so that you won't cause a damage to the hardware. So hopefully we can get another full round. I think this is fairly tight now. So next is to reattach. Okay, now wiring is done, and this unit is sitting well on the tank now with Teflon tape both on top of the tank and at the bottom of the regulator unit. And then only thing left to do is wrapping some Teflon tape around here and attach this hose to this here. And I'm going to tighten this connection a little bit here too, because as I said, yeah, that's loose as well. Now I did not check this one, I'm assuming this would be okay. We forgot one other thing on this side. Let's put this cover back on. Inside the cover there's a wiring diagram as well, and it says pressure control model LF10-4H by Lefco, Lefoo, and at the bottom it says Zhejiang Lefo Controls Company Limited. Sounds like a Chinese company, and there's some pressure rating given here too, maximum pressure of at 150. So this connects pretty easily here. There's a lock here, and on the other side there's a screw, and you can close it up before you work on the other side. Okay, this is the connector that goes on this regulator unit here. So I put another piece of Teflon tape in there, and I'm going to tighten it. So I think that is tight enough, and then I'm going to put a bit more Teflon here, and this unit goes on here. Alright, the cover is back on, and now we have to install this handle. Which goes like this. Let's do that next. Okay, the handle is set. The handle comes with 4 bolts which also have locking washers. So everything is good now. So here is the reassembled unit to correct all the assembly errors that have been made in the factory. One other thing I did not correct yet is these nuts on this rubber feet. If you can see here, I'll show you this one here, this nut, see it turns, and these are all loosely connected, so I will tighten them up later after this first test run, but for now we are good to go, I suppose. And I'm going to pressure this up and leave it for a few hours and see how it holds the pressure. Okay, I have this Harbor Freight 3/8 50 feet rubber air hose to use with this, and also I bought some accessories. I'm going to replace the coupling came with quick connect coupling came with the compressor with this Milton V style high flow 1/4 inch quick connect coupler, and also I have this adjustable Capri Tools air blow gun. Let's try it with Capri Tools air blow gun, and this has a flow control here, and I'm going to open it up a little bit, and the tank is full now, and let's see how long this will blow before it turns on the pump. So this has two settings, and I'm going to increase the airflow here. One more time. So this is the second day after I reassembled this unit, and if you can see here, this gauge, it is exactly the same. This is after 24 hours of holding the pressure, and there is no pressure drop whatsoever, so there are no leaks. Now what I'm going to do is remove this quick connect coupler that came with the unit, and put this ball valve in there. This is from Harbor Freight Tools for $399 plus tax, and then put this Milton V style quick connect coupler with high flow capability into it. This is the completed setup now. I installed the ball valve, which can be used to turn off and turn on the airflow. I don't have to use the knob to turn on or turn off the airflow, but it is just to control the outlet pressure now, and that task is taken over by the ball valve, which is easy to do when you are using the system. And then the quick connect coupler is attached to the ball valve. Now these two pieces stay on the unit and the air hose connects here. One other thing I'm planning on doing is to mount this unit onto the dolly, which can be easily done by replacing these shorter bolts with longer bolts that are attached to the rubber feet. And that can be done later, but for now the initial setup is complete. So as I said, the unit is solidly built, but the only downside is that the loosely fitted connections that you will have to retighten using Teflon tape, which is a slightly long process. So I spent about a couple hours disassembling and reassembling the fittings correctly. Everything works fine for now, and I hope it will last longer than a regular non-lubricated air compressor of this size. If you have any comments, questions, please post them below in the comments box. I will try to answer anything you may have in terms of questions. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Bye.